Hi everybody, Ty Lord here, coming at you from my car with my Super Elote Brothers t-shirt on with a pickups video. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. I figured I might as well not be lazy. I usually just used to make them in my car. Lately I've been doing my pickups alongside my live stream of video games. That's even lazier than this. I might as well just take a little bit of time to do a pickup video in the car with my Super Elote Brothers shirt from the Omega Ace channel's shop. The Ty Lord shirt is gone, but I think it might come back for due to popular demand. Everyone's asking me about Ty Lord shirts, but I think that was only for February. I'm hoping Omega Ace puts it back and gets some profit on it for himself. He was selling those things with no profit to himself. So I was gonna get another one for my wife, but while I was on the store, I thought I might as well get this one. It's been a while since I got a new t-shirt. What else do we got here? So we got some video games and some movies, some VHS trash. I got a couple of gifts from some of my buddies we're gonna share. I'll start off with the video games just because that's the most fun. Then you can leave after that when I get to the VHS trash. First thing is this wonderful Resident Evil 5 Xbox 360. It was sent to me by my buddy Retro Tiburon. It doesn't work, but a while ago, he knows I love Resident Evil 5. He sent me the box for it. I have it displayed, the Resident Evil 5 box. Unfortunately, this thing, he played the heck out of it and it stopped working. And I said, I'll take it. It doesn't work. I have the box for it. It's for like a showpiece or something. If I can get it fixed, I might send it back to him. I'm actually looking for a working Xbox 360 to send to him because I don't know if he's gotten a new one yet. But if I can get this one to work, I'll just send it back to him. But if not, if it doesn't work, I'll just keep it. I might even take the shell off and put it on my working Xbox. I'm sure that might be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, so cool. I have the box to this up on a shelf, but now I have this nice red Xbox 360. He played the heck out of it. I'm surprised it lasted that long. You would think these things should last forever, though. But anyway, let's show some other video games I've acquired. A new video game store in town is called the Cake Hoarder. So now we have 3 good video game stores in my town, retro video game stores. We have Laughing Crow, my favorite, and then we have Utopia Games, another fantastic one. We have another one really good right down the street from my house. It's maybe like a mile from my house. Wonderful. The Cake Hoarder. It's just called the Cake Hoarder video game. It has Pokemon cards. All of these retro stores are heavy in the Pokemon cards. I think that brings them a lot of business, so very good. Anyway, so I picked up some games there. They have quite a good little selection there. I kind of want to go there every day, but I'll be spending way too much money. I did get a game that Omega Ace here is a fan of, Dual Heroes, a fighting game for Nintendo 64. I know this is kind of a harder one to find. It's not that expensive, but Ace was looking for one. He finally found one, a decent copy of one in I think it was in Roseville, the RGX. He found one, and we were laughing about the story in this game. Look into this game, Dual Heroes. It has some really long, pretentious story, like all in text that goes by really fast. But it's a fighting game with like Power Ranger type characters. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Here is, I know Ace and I we're both trying to collect every single fighting game on Nintendo 64. I think he has most of them. I have quite a few of them. Here's one I've been wanting to get. I wanted to get the first one first, but I thought I would just get this one, Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Kind of want to play through I haven't played N64 in a while, but once I get back into it, I kind of want to play through all the Turok games. And here's one I'm kind of interested in. I don't know if it's like a River City Ransom for Super Nintendo or Super Famicom, or it's sort of like Renegade. I don't know. It's some sort of Kunio-kun, or Kunio no Odin from Japan. I think it's a beat 'em up. I'm not sure if it's like River City Ransom or not. I haven't put it in yet, but we got this over there at the Cake Hoarder. So looking forward to playing that one. Our Rasputin's, we had a usually doesn't have a lot of games there. I did find a couple within the last couple of months. I found a couple PS3 games. Here's Kane and Lynch Dead Men. I think this is a co-op third-person shooter. It might be fun. I never got it when it came out, but that $4, that's good. And here's a Warhawk by Sony. The one for PS3. I've never played it, so I thought it was cool to get that. I don't know if it's a remake of the PlayStation 1 or like a sequel. And here's some really good stuff right here. My buddy Wubs knows I've been wanting this game. This is like my most anticipated game for like 20 years. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Wubs, my Best of Bond co-host Wubs, sent me this. It was on a special, so he sent it to me. I haven't played it yet. It's still sealed, but I'm really looking forward to playing this. I know I'll probably spend a lot of time on this, so I kind of want to wait. Like I said, there hasn't been a mainline Fatal Fury since what was that, Mark of the Wolf or Mark of the Wolves? That was 2D. It's on to 3D now. I hear this is really good, like just as good or better than Street Fighter 6. It even has Street Fighter characters in it. Chun-Li and Ken are in it. So I can't wait to start playing this. I know it probably has some sort of story mode. So looking forward to playing this a lot. This is like one of the games I've been looking forward to the most. I see there's a lot of new DLC characters. I think this copy has like Season 1, he was saying. But I know like they've added Street Fighter characters and some Art of Fighting characters, all kinds of Fatal Fury characters, so I can't wait to play that. Like I say, Fatal Fury is probably one of my favorite franchises. Speaking of favorite franchises, and we talked about the Resident Evil 5 360 right here. I got this the day it launched, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. What a great game. I've been playing the heck out of this for the last 3 weeks. Or it came out the 27th, and I did get it on the 27th. I wasn't planning on it, but I think I watched Happy Console Gamer like all gushing about it. And you know, I've loved I've loved the Resident Evil series, but I didn't play 7 or 8. So I was like, man, I gotta play 7 and 8 before I do 9. But from what I saw of this, it looks like I don't really need to play 7 and 9. This is what I've always wanted since Resident Evil 6. And yeah, this is all the hype everyone's giving it. The hype is real. This is like the best Resident Evil feeling I've had since like Resident Evil 5. Been playing the heck out of this. I beat it twice. I'm on the 3rd time through. I still haven't played it on the hardest difficulty yet. I still haven't unlocked everything. Seems like it takes quite a while to unlock like infinite ammo and all that. I still have a lot of achievements, but yeah, this is really great stuff. This is like covers every type of horror there is. It has the classic Resident Evil 2 styles sections with this girl Grace right here. You play as she's an FBI agent, and she's always frantic and scared, and that makes it really, really scary in the story. You're at this it's like a medical care facility. It makes a lot more sense than that weird police station in Resident Evil 2, but you're stuck in there with this girl. She's captured. She's trying to escape. There's zombies all over the place. There's a giant monster trying to chase you down. And those sections feel a lot like Resident Evil 2. It's really, really good stuff. And then the sections with our boy Leon, who is now like 51. And he's pretty much just John Wick now. It's all pretty much heavy action with all of Leon's sections. Really, really good stuff. Right up there with Resident Evil 4 and 5. And it blends. I think the two styles of gameplay mix very well together into one game. So when you're the girl, it's more sneaking around and trying to conserve ammo. With Leon, it's just like parrying and fighting and racing motorcycles and fighting bosses. Really, really, man, I can't get enough of this game. It's probably might make my top 3 favorite Resident Evil games. And that's about it for the games. I got to show you a gift from my my boy Vince, Dad Level Podcast, sent me this wonderful gift. If you saw Retro Tiburon's new video, you'll know what this is. He sent me the same gift. I think he may have gotten this at Universal Studios when he was down in California. I can't be sure though, but it is a 50th anniversary Jaws shark tooth replica. Very, very, very cool. Look at this thing. It's like stainless steel or something. Listen to this. Yeah. And just check out the back. 50th anniversary. Nice thing. You know, he knows I'm a big fan of Jaws, my favorite movie, and Tiburon as well. So that was nice of him to send me that. Yeah, I will cherish this. Wonderful, almost like a megalodon tooth. Was Jaws a megalodon? I don't know if there's any discussion about that, but there are no great whites as big as Jaws was in the movie. 25 feet. They made it out like, oh yeah, that's a 25-footer, like they've seen those before, but I don't think there's ever been a 25-footer recorded. So what, do you think Jaws is a megalodon or just a really big great white? There's always been something kind of like supernatural or unearthly about the shark from Jaws. Very cool. So we'll move on to my movies, and I'm gonna open the door. It's getting hot. It's freaking March, and it feels like it's damn July here. So I think I talked about this before, but I finally watched it. I kick-started Cynthia Rothrock's new movie Black Creek. I finally watched it on Bluray. I really, really enjoyed it. It's a Western action martial arts movies. I think the whole cast is probably over 60. Maybe some of the sub-characters are younger, and these are all martial artists from like the 90s, from movies I liked. Cynthia Rothrock revenge movie. Her brother is Pat Kilpatrick, plays her brother, who is a sheriff of this town. He is murdered by this evil guy who's played by Richard Norton. I think this is probably his last movie before he died. I didn't think this guy was ever going to die. He was like in his 70s, and he seemed as fit as ever, but he just passed away, unfortunately, recently. Richard Norton's one of the most underrated action stars ever, I think. And then Don the Dragon Wilson, one of my other favorites, is in here. He plays like a half Native American, half Chinese guy who's sort of like a mentor type character. Cynthia Rothrock's the star. She's trying to get revenge for the death of her brother, the sheriff, who was murdered, and this rich guy, Richard Norton, has taken over the town. And I think Keith Cook is in it too, and he's a pretty good actor, Keith Cook. You don't see Keith Cook in too many movies. He was a big martial arts like stuntman and actor back in the 90s. He's in a lot of movies I like the China O'Brien with Cynthia Rothrock. He's in King of the Kickboxers. He played Reptile in Mortal Kombat, the movie. He played Sub-Zero in the sequel. But yeah, he's really good in this. You wouldn't even know he was a martial artist. He just kind of plays some sniveling, slimy guy. But then at the end, he starts busting out with all these martial art moves. Yeah, but he's in there. There's a little Keith Vitale from Revenge of the Ninja, and what else was he in? He was in a Jackie Chan movie. He was in Never Retreat, No Surrender 3. He was in there briefly. Benny the Jet Urquidez was in there briefly. So a lot of old-timey actors you guys never have heard of, like from the 90s martial arts actors. I really like her all in this. Cynthia's the star. She's still very hot, very athletic, does a lot of martial art moves. I don't even know how old she is. She doesn't look her age, however old she is now. Yeah, so fun movie, kind of really violent, more than I was expecting. I kind of was expecting kind of like a PG movie. This one's very gory and violent, and terrible things happen to people. But overall, it's pretty good. I had a fun time with this. I was expecting a lot more. I thought I was just gonna like it for seeing the martial artists I like in this, but I actually kind of enjoyed the movie. And it came with a poster. If you watch my boy Dave, The Lock, he just got this too and had it We both kickstarted. I think I was later on, so I didn't get my name in the credits. Dave from the Luck got his name right up around the top on the credits. So I probably should have put the money in sooner, but glad to have this in my collection. I've never seen it at the store or anything, so I'm glad I got a copy of it. And what else we got? We'll move on to some DVDs before I get to my VHS trash. Alfred Hitchcock. This was 50 cents, so I had to get it. There's like 8 or 9 Alfred Hitchcock movies on here. It's from the Alameda County Library. Let's see. Oh, looks like there's a missing disc. Oh well, so I guess I probably have all of these anyway. Champagne, I've never seen. Murder, I don't think I've seen. Number 17, I've seen. That's good. The Skin Game, I've never seen. 39 Steps is fantastic. Jamaica Inn's fantastic. Easy Virtue, I haven't seen, from 1927. That's an older one. Farmer's Wife, I haven't seen. The Manx Man, I haven't seen. Wow, there's quite a few on here I haven't seen. I hope they're on those discs. I love Alfred Hitchcock movies. I always think there's going to be a bad one that I don't enjoy, but every time I watch an Alfred Hitchcock movie, it's always good. I've seen maybe about 35 of them, and he's probably done like 65. Here's one, not Alfred Hitchcock, but fantastic old movie, Maltese Falcon. I think this might be one of Omega Ace's favorites right here, with Humphrey Bogart, Mary Astor, Peter Lorre's in it too. Really cool detective, crime suspense movie. Humphrey Bogart's the boss in this. Really great movie. I hadn't seen it. I never saw it until recently, like the last couple of years. I want to go watch Casablanca at the show. It's playing in April. My wife and I want to go watch it. But anyway, we'll move on to the VHS trash and close up after that. I found a couple of sealed movies. I might send these to Retro Tiburon. Driving Miss Daisy with Tandy, Jessica Tandy, Dan Aykroyd, Morgan Freeman. I think I always hear Retro Tiburon making jokes about this, so I might send it to him. 1989, wow. I remember when this came out. I can't believe it's that old. And then here's another one from my childhood. Darby O'Gill and the Little People. It's sealed with I don't remember who these actors are. It's a kids Disney movie about a leprechaun that you can capture, and he gives you wishes if you capture him. But Sean Connery was in it. That's why I liked it. It was before he was Bond. Great stuff there. Check this out. I found Robin Williams live, and this might be worth something. I got that for 50 cents at Rasputin's. He kind of drives me nuts, his sense of humor, but I like him. Oh, mini. Oh, this one's not sealed. I was gonna send this to Tiburon. Finding Lucy. I don't know if that's a documentary on Lucy. I know Tiburon and Mrs. Tiburon are Lucy fans. Here's another one. I might send some of these to Vince if he doesn't have them. Return of the Dragon, one of the best Bruce Lee movies. This is the one where he fights Chuck Norris in the Coliseum in Italy. This is a really good movie. I think Bruce Lee directs this, doesn't he? I'm not sure. Here's a really good one, Game of Death with Ice-T and Rutger Hauer. It has a big cast in here. Charles S. Dutton's in it. Gary Busey, F. Murray Abraham. It has a big cast. This has I don't want to give this away if you haven't seen it. It's a really cool movie, really cool premise where a bunch of rich guys that are hunters, they find homeless men to go work for them to be their valet, and they go up hunting. They say they're going to hunt for animals, but they end up hunting for the homeless guy. But they picked the wrong guy to hunt. Ice-T is like the hero of this. This is a really cool movie. it feels like something like Stallone or Schwarzenegger would be in. It's a really good. Rutger Hauer's always a good bad guy. Gary Busey too. Here's one. I'll probably send this to Dad Level Podcast if he wants. I thought it was cool. I found Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. I kind of enjoyed this movie. I was never even played Final Fantasy when I saw this at the show. I just thought the graphics were so good. Like, it almost looked like real people. Of course, games look as good as that or better now, but at the time, like, man, it looks so real. I don't think it's related to any video games, but it's just Final Fantasy in name only. It has a big cast. I think Donald Sutherland's in it, and what's her name from the place Chun-Li? Ming Na Wen. I think Alec Baldwin's in it, and Steve Buscemi, to name a few. I thought it was all right. I didn't realize this was, man, I must be getting very old. I didn't realize this came out when VHS was still a thing. What year is this? They're always embarrassed to put the years on. 2001? I guess there were still VHSs at that point. Got a couple more of these. I'll probably send these to my boy Aaronetic. He's the who does the Hercules Xena reviews. He's a big he's into Tekken and Bruce Lee too, but he has really great videos on Bruce Lee and Tekken and Hercules and Xena. But I'll probably send him these, the Gauntlet and the Underworld, some Hercules episodes. This one's sealed. Here's a really good one. I got this up at the cave in Sacramento once with Omega Ace and Tiburon, but I think I spent a few dollars on it. But I found it for Rasputin's for 50 cents. I'll probably give this one away. I'll see if Vince wants it. This is a really cool movie. I really like this movie. Firewalker. It's probably with two of my favorite guys here. Chuck Norris, probably one of my favorite action guys, and then probably one of my favorite actors, Lou Gossett Jr. This is like a buddy adventure movie, sort of like in the same vein as Indiana Jones or Alan Quartermain or Romancing the Stone. Really fun movie, really cool. Chuck Norris is actually kind of funny. He kind of plays like a character he usually doesn't play. He's kind of like a funny, like troublemaker type guy. He kind of reminds me of something like, Lou Gossett Jr. is kind of like the guy who plays it straight, and this is the guy that's always causing problems. It's a really fun, like, buddy movie. The girl from, that really cute girl, Melody Anderson from I think she's from Flash Gordon, is in here. Yeah, fun adventure. The big dude from Predator's the bad guy. Well, with Billy from the Predator, he's the bad guy in this. Yeah, it's like an adventure down south, like in Aztec ruins or temples and all that, and there's adventure going on. About lost gold, kind of fun adventure movie with some martial arts. Here's I think I had this when I was a kid, the Weird Al Yankovic, the video library, some music videos from Weird Al Yankovic. These are funny as heck. Oh, it's a Fat parody of Bad Michael Jackson. There is Smells Like Nirvana, the Smells Like Teen Spirit parody, Like a Surgeon, Eat It, Living with a Hernia. Like he's acting like James Brown. I Lost on Jeopardy, I Love Rocky Road, Christmas at Ground Zero, Ricky. There's a I Love Lucy reference. It's that Mickey song, oh Mickey you're so fine, but it's with Lucy is singing, oh Ricky you're so fine. Oh, it's pretty funny. And then One More Minute. That's kind of a funny, like a love ballad type thing. And then I'll close off with this one here. And if I don't have this, I'll probably send it to Vince if he wants it. The Last Starfighter. I was just talking about this in my text group with Alpha Nerd, and a lot of people haven't seen this. Around kids my age, The Last Starfighter, man, this was like up there with Star Wars when we were kids. I hear it's like a hidden gem now, and or not too many people know about it. But man, it almost feels like revisionist to me, because when I was a kid in like 3rd grade, What is this? 84. It's a lot older than I remember it being, but I remember like when I was a kid around like 87, 88. All the kids loved this movie. It was on TV all of the time. It was like the big thing, like Star Wars. Really awesome movie. Lance Guest, my favorite guy from Jaws the Revenge. He's in 2 movies I really like. Jaws the Revenge and this. Catherine Mary Stewart is his girlfriend in this. There was a lot of good 80s movies. So this kid, I think his name is Alex. He's a teenager that lives in this trailer park. I don't know if it's like down in the Southwest. It's kind of like in the desert, but I haven't seen it in such a long time. But he always plays the video game at this laundromat at the trailer park, and he gets the high score on it one night. The whole community is in there cheering him on. Yeah, he gets the high score. That arcade machine is actually a recruiting machine sent down from the. It's like from the. Like the Galactic Alliance or whatever, send that down to or all across the universe for kids to play that, and whoever gets the high score, they have a recruiter come down and take that guy to go help them fight the enemies with their battleships, because he's that good. So he's kind of reluctant to get into that. He goes up to space. They make a clone of him to stay at home when he's gone. It's a really, really, really fun movie. I think it's one of the earliest movies with CGI. The spaceships and stuff for CGI. Really, really fun movie. Yeah, I'll close with that one. Last Starfighter, really fun movie. His buddy, his wingman, or not wingman, his I guess co-pilot of his ship, is this guy. He kind of reminds me of like the creature from the Lou Gossett Jr. plays like the type of makeup from a Enemy Mine, like a really good prosthetics, like a alien costume. It's Dan O'Hurley from Halloween 3 and Twin Peaks, and he plays the old man in RoboCop. He plays like his buddy, the kid's buddy. Yeah, very good. So that's about it. Thanks once again to Omega Ace for making my t-shirt earlier, and so I had to get another one of his t-shirts. And then thanks again to Tiburon for sending me that. And I'll keep an eye out for a 360 for you. And then thanks again to Dad Level Podcast Vince for that. I have some games and some VHSs I'm going to send your way, Vince. What else? That's about it. I'm going to get inside. It's getting too hot in here. It's like July and March over here. Have a good day, everyone. Happy St. Patty's Day.